Hey guys, so let's understand how to prepare for FRM level 1. So what is the strategy that you need to adopt so that you can ace your examination in the first go? So for FRM level 1, you primarily have four books. The first is the FRM, which stands for Foundations of Risk Management. The second is Quantitative Analysis. The third is FMP, which stands for Financial Markets and Products. And the last is VAR, which stands for Valuation of and Risk Models. So primarily, what is the weightage that each book has? The first book, which is FRM, stands for 20% weightage in the examination. Quant also has 20% weightage. FMP has 30% weightage, and valuation and risk model has 30% weightage. So primarily, what you need to understand is you need to make sure that you are studying harder for these two as compared to the other two. However, since this is a integrated exam, you need to make sure you score on each exam, because each book is scored out of a quantile as in so let's say there are 100 people that are appearing for the exam. So out of those 100, where do you lie? And such quantile is taken out for each book, so you need to make sure that you ace in each of the books and you don't leave out one book. Now, what is the preferred sequence that you need to adopt when studying for these four books? So I'll suggest that you first start off with FMP, then you can move on to quant, and then to var, and last is FRM. Now, the first book is like has out of, I think it has 11 chapters. So out of those 11 chapters, there might be hardly two or three which have a lot of numericals, but most of them have are theoretical chapters. So to ensure that you don't get bored, or let's say you don't are not able to recollect certain stuff, or not great with memorizing theoretical parts, I'll suggest that you start FRM simultaneously when you're starting FMP. Now, what is the primarily strategy that you need to adopt? Well, let's say now I'm assuming that you have 6 months for your exam prep. So the strategy is going to be in the first 3 months. So this is 3 months. In the first 3 months, I want you to ensure that you complete these three books with equal spacing. So let's say one month for each book. So you're completing these, and alongside every week, so one chapter a week for the first book. So one chapter per week for the first book, and the second, third, and the fourth book, you're able to complete it within a period of 3 months. Now that leaves you 3 more months until your exam day. Now, what is the strategy for the next 3 months? So next 3 months strategy should be in the next 1.5 month. So 1.5 month, you need to revise the entire portion, but this time you need to make sure that you have just gone through what is important, what has been highlighted, etc. Also, what you need to start is for the next 2 months, you need to make sure that you solve at least 10 to 20 questions every day. So if you are able to solve 10 to 20 questions every day, that means by let's say in 60 days, that'll be either 600 questions or approximately 1200 questions, which is massive, right? Because the exam is only for 100 questions. Now you need to make sure that these are quality questions and not pretty simple questions. We'll discuss about from where you can solve these questions later. So that should be the strategy for next 2 months. You need to make sure you're solving problems so that you're practicing. And in 1.5 months, you should also complete your entire syllabus revision. In the last 1.5 month, what you need to do is you need to just, or let's say you break it down again into half month. So in this half month, you need to make sure that you're revising only the theory chapters and not the numerical ones, because when you're practicing sums, you'll know that you are already confident with the numerical chapters. Now what you need to just revise is theory. So you have another 15 days for revising the theory chapters. And in the last month, what you can do is you can revise your theory, plus you need to make sure that you solve full length mocks. So full length mocks. Now, When you're solving for full length mocks, these are going to be the time slot is going to be similar to those that are required on the final exam day, so which is a 4-hour paper. So you need to make sure that you acquaint your body to sit for 4 hours throughout. Also, what you need to make sure is whenever you are trying to write the paper, write it in the same time slot as your final paper. So let's say FRM level 1 is between 8 to 12, so make sure that it is you're writing that paper from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. So ensure that you're following the same slot. Also, what you need to make sure is whenever you're practicing questions, etc., you need to make sure that you analyze those mock tests. So without analyzing where you're going wrong, you will not be able to correct your mistake. Now, coming to the study material, you can either follow or view our videos, which are your financial list. We have them uploaded on Udemy, which are chapter wise. So whichever chapters you all feel you're are not able to comprehend, etc., you all can view those videos itself on our Udemy channel. And instead of GARP, I'll say GARP is a lot of technical. So if you're good with technical stuff, let's say you're able to comprehend technical language faster than the simple language, then I'll say go for GARP. Otherwise, for most, Kaplan is easy. Yeah, make sure you go through Kaplan notes. Just Kaplan will also do. There's no need for GARP. You can ace with Kaplan as well. As for sums, we are going to upload test series soon on our Udemy on our Udemy account, and you can make sure that you keep on going through that. As for the entire FRM level 1 chapter tutorials, we've still not uploaded them on Udemy. However, until May 2021, we will be able to provide you with both the entire FRM level 1 video prep along with the entire test series. Now, this test series will comprise of two parts. The first will be chapter wise test series or book wise test series, and also full length mocks. We are targeting 7 full length mocks or 8 full length mocks rather, and uh, each chapter wise videos on our Udemy until May 2021. Also, for good questions, you can use Bionic Turtle. They have a great question bank, and it will help you to understand the questions. The level of difficulty is almost similar to those of your final test day. So make sure you can also try and get those questions. So Bionic Turtle and our question bank. And as for study material, make sure you go through Kaplan and your financialist. Now, when it comes to the prep, make sure that you are at least allocating about 25 hours per week. So it can either be 2 hours a day for 5 days, which is 10 hours, and 15 hours on the weekend, which is 7.5 on Saturday and 7.5 on Sunday. So make sure you are putting in at least 25 hours. And with that, I'm 100% sure that you're going to ace the FRM level 1 with top quantiles in each of the book. All the best.